something is happening in Russia, or something had gone down in Russia. And I haven't seen most people talking about it, not just yet. I'm hoping and I'm praying that this is one of those Western propaganda they push about Russia or against Russia. But I strongly believe something happened. And the best thing we can do is to talk about it, just in case, because you never know. Anything can happen. Never say never. It looks like the reign of the longest serving foreign minister in the world had come to an end. Not a bitter end, but it had come to an end. And I'm talking about no other person than Lavrov, the Russian foreign minister. He had been missing in all classified top important meeting in the last week. That had raised a lot of questions of where Lavrov is or what happened to Lavrov. Did you notice Lavrov was not at the Security Council meeting last week? For the first time ever, Lavrov was missing at that meeting, a top classified meeting. He was also replaced at a major international forums meeting that took place. That doesn't look good. There have been a lot of other top classified meetings that Lavrov normally chaired or regularly attend. He had also been missing in those meetings. I'm beginning to suspect or question the move or the absence of Lavrov. I mean, like I said, I don't want to believe this propaganda or this news that is coming from the Western media. But never say never. Anything can happen. The Western media are obviously taking advantage of this situation. They publish all sorts of what at the moment, I refer to as fake narratives. They claim the absence of Lavrov is as a result of the diminishing trust between Vladimir Putin and Lavrov, especially after the phone call between Lavrov and the United States Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, that led to the cancellation of the proposed meeting between Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin. I saw that news in the Western publication and I was scratching my head thinking, what? Lavrov is one of the most trusted servants of Russia politically. I mean, the Kremlin obviously quickly shut down this fake news, this fake narrative, according to Dmitry Peskov, the Russian spokesman. Peskov said all the reports or the news published by the Western media in regard to the absence of Lavrov or that Vladimir Putin had lost trust in Lavrov, Peskov said those are all fake narratives. Nothing like that. And okay, let's say we accept that all of this narrative that is pushed by Western news is a propaganda, right? It's fake. My question is, or any question somebody in the right sense would ask is, why wasn't Lavrov at the security meeting last week? And why was he replaced at that international forum meeting? Lavrov had also been missing in other top Russian foreign meetings that usually and normally chaired by Lavrov. Something is not right. I mean, even if the Western media start to publish propaganda, they have the right to, because they know Lavrov is the right-hand man, is the number 2 man in Russia. After Vladimir Putin, Lavrov comes next. So why is Lavrov missing? I suppose you can understand why the Western media are pushing their own narrative. I sense something is not right. Me personally, I sense something is not right. But what could it be? What do you know? They say one man cannot make a forest. I mean, if I don't know, maybe you might know. Let me know what you know in the comment section. Lavrov had been one of the most loyal servicemen to Russia politically. He is the longest serving foreign minister in the world, and there's a reason for that. His loyalty is spot on, and that is why Vladimir Putin had kept him very close. Okay, now, I hope this news is fake, as claimed by Dmitry Peskov, the Russian spokesman, because Lavrov had done a great job for Russia. I'm sure those of you that understand the Russian politics or the Russian political system will agree with me. Lavrov had done a fantastic job for Russia. Let's just hope this is another Western propaganda or attempt to divide the Russian leadership. I mean, I for once, to be honest with you, I certainly don't believe this nonsense, but we have to keep an open mind. Anything can happen. Never say never. But guys, what do you think? What have you heard? Do you believe this narrative that is coming from the Western media? Now, don't get me wrong. Everything in regard to this story are all coming from the Western media. Russia had denied it. But of course, if it is true, we don't expect Russia to come out and go, yeah, Lavrov was sacked, or Lavrov was demoted, or Lavrov is no longer trusted by Vladimir Putin. We don't expect that, right? They are going to civil it and water it down somehow. But right now, Russia is saying there is nothing like that. Lavrov is still in his office. But he had been missing for the last nearly week and a half or so. All top political classified meetings that Lavrov usually chair or attend, he had been missing in all of them. I mean, that is enough reason to suspect something is wrong, right? But what do you guys think and what do you know? Let me know in the comment section. Please, before you go, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And I look forward to seeing your comments. Have a great day and God bless.